What's up everybody, Lepter1 here, and welcome to another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. This is on PO Badwater. Loadout is the Ambassador with the Kunai and the regular vanilla Invisawatch, and just wanted to talk a little bit. So here we go. I thought this gameplay was pretty good. As you probably noticed from the title, you get 41 points. I have a burp incoming. I may have to pause in my speaking for that sometime soon. But remember, disguise as a friendly until they kind of move forward, and then switch to your disguise of choice. Or your choice of disguise. I don't even know. So some nice headshots here. I don't know why that spy, which I should have known who it was, but that engineer was a spy actually. And I should have known to kind of look out for him, because I got really lucky with missing that backstab in the back, scratching my back for me. Which I don't like. I don't like it when spies kill me. It's not a fun thing. It's why I tend to enjoy doing the killing. Rule of thumb for the Ambassador for me, I'll talk a little bit more about it in depth, and I kind of want to state this as much as possible, but if you see them in the red, go for body shots. If you need to get them down. Unless it's like kind of imminent, you know, you're about to die and you have 2 shots left and body shots are too low risk. Too high of a kind of risk that they won't go down. Go with the headshot. That's what I choose to do. I like to I'm the person who will go for the headshot regardless, but that's just me, and I like my twitch aim. I kind of trust it very much, so that's why you'll often see me going with a kind of headshot aim instead of kind of going for the default body shots. But if they have white health, just go for headshots. If you can spare it, go for headshots. If you know you're gonna die, go for headshot, and if you are imminently going to die, get a last shot on them with your Ambassador. Kind of juggling this scout here, trying to get a last shot on him. I usually am able to pick up those headshots, but and usually this rock is the end of me, but I do manage to get over it. It's a very useful rock to go up and over. Because if you go from the left side, you can actually access the entire enemy team as they're pushing up, and they won't see you, because normally people in TM Fortress 2 don't look up. Now, an excellent example of why I like the overheals. Look, I am low on health. I know if I get hit once or twice, it is the end of me, and I'm able to pick up that heavy. For some reason, he didn't keep shooting at me. Maybe it was because the acting worked for once. It rarely works, mind you. But very nice kind of movement there. So remember, body shots, which I usually suck at. I can usually get that first headshot. Oh, but that body shot is the end of me. So this is the rock pathway I was talking about. It's very convenient to go up and over, unless you fail like me and kind of fall down. But I like to be a nuisance back in spawn. That's kind of what I live for here. And remember, red, body shot. I can't stress that enough. The Kunai is great. I like it. I don't like playing with the Dead Ringer though, because it's just too risky for me. I don't trust myself kind of being able to get behind enemy lines with that low health, and then even decloaking on top of that. Here, an excellent example also of how you can lose the flames on you, because if you backstab a pyro, it extinguishes your flames and gives you their health. So not only is it good to rush pyros, I actually tend to do it more often, because if you are in a situation where basically you're gonna die, the least expected thing from you as a pyro, like the least expected thing by any class, is that you'll actually go towards them. So like this pyro, he probably knows I'm a spy. I actually really love that spot for doing that kind of side stab. You jump out and you quickly turn around, and it's like a corner stab, but you get out even farther. But you have to time your jumps very well. Now I heard that my demo man scream because he got, what's it called, stabbed. So that's why I turned around. But make sure you're listening for those, because those are extremely important. Now, when I get into a kind of a tussle with a fellow spy, I like to personally go for the headshots, because for some reason I'm able to get that missed swipe and then pull out my Ambassador and get a headshot very easily sometimes. Missed it that time, but for the most part I trust my Ambassador aim. Now, this was a very dumb move by me. He obviously saw me. What do I expect to do? I'm even going forwards. I should have gone farther up the incline and waited for him. Because if I had waited for him, maybe I could have been able to get away. Maybe. Maybe I had enough health before he kind of chucked me back, or maybe I could have even gotten a stair step on him. Whatever. it's all relative to kind of decision making. So I see this scout, he's weak, but I choose to wait for that soldier because soldier is a much higher priority target. And if I had jumped down, I really wouldn't have had that much health from killing that. I wouldn't have had enough health to survive a rocket right at me because that soldier would have seen me. Sorry, kind of lost a lapse in time because I was thinking of how little health that soldier actually gave me. Only 5 health, but whatever. Line up your shots, guys. If you have a free shot, by all means, line it up, take it. You have health, you can wait, take that shot, take out an engineer. Very high priority class, very useful to take out. Now, that soldier doesn't know where I am, so I'm just going to fall down here. And by the way, guys, on the enemy team, you can hear me take fall damage. So you can hear footsteps, you can hear fall damage. All of that is extremely useful to know. Now, here, quickly wrapping up some kills. They should have been listening for the backstab sounds on that, like that heavy should have been listening for the backstab sounds on that medic. And finishing up here, almost get that kill. He had 1 health or something left. But I thought the movement in this game for me was pretty good because I don't usually play Invisawatch, guys. You guys know that. But I thought defending on a payload map would be pretty nice. Now remember, stay in their blind spot because you have the ability to access them better. And here's another blind stab. He's turning around, but since I'm only holding my strafe keys, I can adjust at the last minute for him. Now, note here how I miss my knife and I quickly turn out and just flick my aim. I know I'm on the same level with 2 heads, and one of them is, both of them are pretty weak and one-shot kills. It's really worth taking that last kind of desperate aim for the headshots instead of for the body shots, or trying to knife even more, which is the absolute worst thing you can do. Worst thing you can do is miss 2 knives, because the first one, you know you missed it, and either everybody's seen you and you try and go for the same guy, or there's one guy that still hasn't seen you and you try going for that guy before everybody else kills you. If you miss both, unless the other team is completely blind and deaf and doesn't know any kind of sort of how to play Team Fortress 2 whatsoever, you'll get killed. So just take that last aim. You miss a stab. Unfortunately, it was a fail stab. I mean a face stab, so I'm really sorry to whoever I just stabbed. Undeserved kill. But if you miss a stab, go with your revolver or your gun, because after all, it is your primary, and using your primary is extremely important. Like headshotting, rocket jumping soldiers. Now, of course, I don't get it that time nor that time, but I have a little present for you coming up. Place your bets. If Lapta makes the kill, you do it. Plus like if he does. I'm just trying to get plus likes, so me. But if you guys did enjoy this video, since it's wrapping up, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now move behind and look. Even if that engineer didn't pick up that sentry gun, I still would have been able to survive both killing him and killing that heavy, because they gave me overheal. And one more note, guys, if you saw, I air strafed there and kablam, headshot, booyah. I love that. I was like, heck yes. But if you saw that I air strafed due to that rocket hitting me, remember, if you're about to take imminent damage, especially if it's a projectile like a pipe bomb or a rocket, just jump and air strafe, don't hold W. You will get far away from any damage if you do it correctly. See everybody.